Actually, the expression worked. See, all you gotta do, kids, is just give him a good expression. Thank you, Rocco. I love you. I love all of you.
2-minute warning, y'all. 2-minute warning. Prolocar, Brady, hello. So, Prolocar, I do have a brand new shop from Stream Elements. I moved everything over and I added some more. So, check this out. How are we all doing today? Oh shit, I have my soundbar on and not my earpiece in. Hold up. Deus Marionette, you know. I'm in my fat boy era. This is probably my second of 3 streams today. The lovely Heart is on the mend. She just got neck surgery, so I'm waiting on her hand and foot. And there's a lot of downtime once she's all pilled up and sleeping. So, Nocturnal, what up? Here, let me just tell y'all after this. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, and everybody in between. Today is the 22nd of December, 2023, and this is a very special edition of the Level 99 live stream, where we are feeling fine all the way up here at level 99. I hope you're all happy, healthy, and hydrated, and happy holidays to all that celebrate. If you were here earlier, we played Lunar 2 for the Sega CD, and I indulged in some cannabis cola that knocked me on my ass. So about 3 hours into the stream, I decided to take a little napski. It is now 5 o'clock, and I'm ready to stream all over again. Nocturnal, utterly insane, Deus Marionette, Prolocar, Brady in the house.
Capital fucking base.
And yes, you too could be a part of the show by typing in !DSP, !SFX, !gang, and !DDR. You can get yourself a carefully curated, high definition, 60 frames per second, 1440p sound effect from your favorite streamer, Darkside Phil.
You're an idiot. Fuck off.
Yikes. All right, let's make sure everything is lined up correctly. I hope you're all happy, healthy, and hydrated. Thank you guys for coming out. This is the second stream of the day.
Nocturnal super chatted $10. Happy holidays to you and yours.
Oh my goodness, Nocturnal, thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. Happy holidays to you. Fluctuating my asthma. What up? Where's Otter for meaningful content? Ooh, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, we need to have an Otter command, and maybe I'll have a little Otter boy floating around, swimming around on the screen, and fluctuating my asthma in. Welcome. Did that TTS pop up? Did you hear everything okay? Between the 10 spot from Nocturnal and the pasta from Deus Marionette, I think it's going to be a very, very good Sunday indeed. I'm thinking about what I'm going to be playing tonight. Maybe something more modern, but right now here on this stream, we're going to be playing the superior version of Disney's Aladdin, coming out in 1993. I was but a wee lad. I also got this game in the same year that Sonic CD, Sega CD, Echo the Dolphin, and a Sewer Shark all came out. So there's an Otter stream on Twitch that is 24/7. That's right. And on YouTube, King Jad always throws up the Otter live stream when there's dead air. There's a lot of dead air on DSP Space Gaming. So, since we have the gang all here, let me ask you all a simple question. If you were to, the first game that comes to your mind when you think about the holidays, a game that you played during the holidays, what game would that be? Let me know in the chat. Drop it in the chat. Nocturnal says, I got it for both SNES and Genesis. And then the next question after that is, which is the superior version of Disney's Aladdin? Sega Genesis or Sega CD? Super Nintendo. I'm waiting until you play Darkwing Duck. That can happen. That can happen, but not anytime soon. Right now, we're playing the holiday retro games. GTA 5 was a holiday game for me for a bit. I'll tell you what, Grand Theft Auto, Pro Locar would know. Remember when we picked up Linus? And then we played Grand Theft Auto. Which Grand Theft Auto was that? Way back in the day. Way back in the day. SNES, that is a spicy take, Nocturnal. Spicy take. I have a lot of Christmas games. It's hard to choose one. Well, that's why we're doing the holiday retro playthroughs. We're not going to get through the entirety of each one of these games, but we came really close when we played Dynamite Heady just last night.
You're broken in the fucking head.
Jesus, Filipio, you need to calm down. So has anybody else been following what has been happening in the Vortex and the Snorfort today? I literally took a nap throughout the entirety of the level.
His name is John C.
Level 1 podcast, and I woke up and I went to Wawa and I got a turkey gobbler for the heart, who cannot eat solid foods right now because she has is on the mend from neck surgery, gotten some things fused. She can't really eat solid food. So I got her a gobbler, and I also got myself a buffalo chicken quesadilla. Oh my goodness. Delicious, actually. I'm hoping to butter her up enough to where I can get some of her pain meds.
Piss me the fuck off.
And have myself a very sleepy Christmas. Mostly desperate begging today. Non-tent? Yep. Sounds about right. What is this I hear that he's begging for $300 today so he can do his marathon drinking tomorrow? But he already has the booze, right? I'm just going to say Superman 64 played a lot of that when I got it for Christmas. Well, you know what? How about that new Superman movie trailer? That looks pretty cool, right? Crypto, hello? Anybody? Cryptocurrency? He wants $300 for DoorDash today. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. I'll tell you this right now, guys. I'm going to say this right now. Thanks to Nocturnal, we have met and exceeded the goal. So give yourselves a round of applause. We're crushing the trolls. And hitting goals. So give yourselves a round of applause, everybody. Oh yes, the Green Lantern and Haktua girl also look pretty cool. I like how they slow down the things and they got the wide angle pans and stuff like that. I trust James Gunn's vision. He did great with the Suicide Squad. Excuse me. And I think I'm going to be looking forward to this. I was not looking forward to the original Snyder Batman, and I was not looking forward to Batman Superman. I was not looking forward to Justice League. It just looked like Watchmen. And I remember when Watchmen, the movie, was made, it was supposed to be like obviously a stylized critique of superhero genre in general, but then they turned it into its own reflection of the satire, which is odd to me. But yeah, it all looks really good, and I can't wait to see it. I'm definitely going to see it in theaters. King Be Cruel, what up, pimp? I'm thinking of a double date, actually, but it's not a double date. It's just me and King Be Cruel holding hands, watching Superman in theaters. And he's getting DoorDash tomorrow and on Tuesday off stream. Jesus, King Be bitch, more like, oh no. But Batfleck in the warehouse scene was peak Batman. With him going all Arkham Asylum on the bad guys. This is true. The action parts looked awesome. The parts where everything slowed down and there was action and stuff like that, that was cool. But all of the talking and all of the other stuff. Okay, so here's another hot take. I really liked The Flash. The Flash movie, I liked it. I fucks with it heavy. Why? Time travel. Of course, time travel. I'm a huge slut. for time travel. I know how terrible the game is, but it didn't matter when I was little. Brady, that's why I love coming back to these games, playing these games with modern sensibilities, because I'm able to now use what I've learned and apply it to these games, whereas when I was a kid playing these games, I was just, I was dented, all right? I was dented. And, you know, now playing like Shining Force CD and now just very recently Lunar, it's been absolutely crazy. Jesus. So I saw the judge clip. That one. Sorry, business to attend to. Where was I? I was derailed. I'm sorry. He's playing WWE Champions. What? Right now? No way. On his phone. Oh, on my phone. Me. See, I don't go ack. I go ha 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 ha. Yeah, quick pull now with Nocturnal's 10 spot coming through. But no, we're not playing WWE Champions. We are playing Sega Disney's Aladdin. So with all that being said, how about we just jump on in and do the damn thing. I cannot wait to see you all on the other side of this. I got a lot to say about this game and how much it meant to me. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the show. This is the Retro Holiday Playthrough series that we've been enjoying since, I'd say, a little bit after Thanksgiving. And if you caught that bump, we've actually put a huge dent in the playlist of games that we were going to play. As you can see, Grandia, Lunar 2, already taken care of. I think Xenogears is up next, but something that we completely came across organically on this channel is having a little vote at the end of each and every stream. So I'm going to put you guys in charge of what we play next on the holiday retro playlist. It's going to be a lot of them. Play Toe Jam and Earl Coward. That's not a holiday game. My autism will not allow me to play any other game. It needs to be my Christmas game. However, what I am playing is Fusion emulator. Let's fire that. Nope, not that one. Retro Arc. Fusion I only have downloaded so I can play Sega CD games. But this right here, this shit right here, look at this. Here's all the holiday games I specifically downloaded for this. Take some notes. Toe Jam and Earl has presents? Okay. Adventures of Batman and Robin. Okay, I'm definitely playing that because look, we're gonna go through my Steam account and see all the games that we have available to play. Adventures of Batman and Robin. I remember playing this game specifically every time before I needed to go out to the holiday get-together. So think of it like the Christmas Eve parties at my grandma's. I would always play this before we head on over to there. Whenever we needed to go out to go do something around the holidays, seeing family or whatever, it was always this game that I would play as everybody else was getting ready. Aladdin, that's happening today. Dynamite Heady, we played that last night. That was a lot of fun. We got to the second to last stage, But after 3 hours, I was kind of done for the night. Gunstar Heroes, that was a late bloomer of a game. I never played it when I originally had the Sega. However, I found myself playing it on emulation over the years. Rise Star, another game that I highly, that I think of during the holidays. It's done by the same people that did Sonic, so obviously there's the connection there. Rocket Knight Adventures, not exactly a holiday game. However, I can play that game at a high level just by picking up the controller. I know that game back to forth. I could probably beat that game in one entire setting. And then the ultimate Sonic and Knuckles plus Sonic the Hedgehog 3 with the lock-on combination. Sonic the Hedgehog was a mainstay in my holiday retro playthroughs, from Sonic CD to Sonic 2 to Sonic 3, and then even all the way up to Sonic Mania, which we played earlier this year, and Knuckles Chaotix, which we might get into. It's a great soundtrack, not a great game. And then, of course, Sonic Spinball, a game that I played at my grandma's house during one Christmas Eve party. My cousin always showed up with the Sega Genesis, and there was always a brand new Sonic game to be played. So that's just on the Genesis side of things. This is where things get interesting. Play chess? Nah, pass. All of these games are either games that I got right before Christmas or during Christmas and then played afterwards. Adventures of Willy Beamish. I'm never going to play that game on stream because it is slow. The loading times is insane. Spider-Man versus the Kingpin, a very bad game, but a great soundtrack by the legendary Spencer Nielsen. Batman Returns, a game that I never played and I never knew had a soundtrack by Spencer Nielsen until very recently. I'm talking like the last 10 years. I'm talking about, I was working at Comcast when for some reason I was looking up Spencer Nielsen music on YouTube to listen to while I was at work, and I came across this banger of a soundtrack. About Checkers? I had Checkers for lunch the other day. They have great fries. Black Hole Assault, I got that game for Christmas, 1993. A terrible fighting game, but I didn't know any better, and a very memorable soundtrack. Earthworm Jim Special Edition. For just as much as Sonic was a part of my holiday retro playlist, Earthworm Jim was right there with it. Earthworm Jim for the Sega Genesis, and then later on Earthworm Jim on Sega CD. An excellent soundtrack and a very difficult game. I remember playing it last year and getting really pissed off. My number two game when it comes to Christmas is Echo the Dolphin Tides of Time and Echo the Dolphin. Another year by year game for the holidays. Echo the Dolphin for Sega CD had another amazing Spencer Nielsen soundtrack, followed by the Tides of Time. They were also Sega Genesis games. I never played the Genesis versions. I always had the Sega CD versions, and they both have excellent soundtrack. We played Echo the Dolphin Tides of Time the other night, and it was a very chill, meaningful, and positive time. Willie Beamish is top tier. Another Willie Beamish fan in the chat. I love to hear it. I was looking up Philip Burnell's account to work with Comcast, and I didn't get fired. I quit. So check this out. So, if I was still working at Comcast and I knew what his address was, I could literally look up his address, and then I could reset his modem, because 10 times out of 10, whatever problem that you have with your cable modem can be fixed by resetting it. Now, here's not to say that the Comcast tech that had his job didn't go into his modem to reset it to force an update, but I can't speak on that. I don't know how Comcast does their shit anymore. Bagman, no, the boneless one. You know what I want to play with for the holidays. You know what I want to play with. An anime titties. The man that wrote Earthworm Jim and Aladdin maybe lived a few miles from me when I was young. Oh shit, let's go. I love hearing this. Sometimes I feel like, I'm being stupid for sharing why all these games mean so much to me, but then I hear your guys' stories about it, and it really makes me appreciate these games even more. So, hey, I got a game that you should play. Step Mania. Brady? Can you not tell I'm in my fat boy era right now? I've gained 25 pounds. I'm not fucking kidding. I can feel my stomach like when I lean forward. I feel disgusting. I hate it. So I will definitely be playing Step Mania in the new year. Probably not in the morning, but it's going to happen. No excuses. Oh shit, Brady's got me on the hook. KO Flying Squadron. Pro Locar would appreciate this. KO Flying Squadron is a super weeb-tastic side-scrolling shooter for Sega CD with an excellent eccentric soundtrack that also includes a boss track that I used for my backyard wrestling days back when I was Ayate, which was hentai backwards, with my Mick Foley-esque Cactus Jack-esque, Mankind-esque gimmick, and I used the boss music to this song, to this game as my song in my backyard wrestling. It was my first and my most iconic entrance music in my backyard wrestling career. Fluctuating Miasma says, YouTube recommended me music from some old game called Sex Dick recently. Well, I mean, that's what you're still trying to do. Oh, Marionette, you're too kind. But I only have eyes for your husband. And other body parts. Anyway, Knuckles Chaotix right here. Sega 32X game. So as you could tell, throughout the course of my life, I've always had Sega Genesis games for the holiday, Sega CD games, 32X, PlayStation 1, and so on, and so on, and so on. And in fact, last year, Sea of Stars was my holiday game. So I always have a soft spot in my heart for those types of things. Corbury was like a hummingbird game for the Sega 32X. I was trying to recreate, the Echo the Dolphin vibe because it was Echo the Dolphin essentially, but with hummingbirds. Never really caught on, but it was still a pretty good game. Eternal Blue, of course. Silver Star, of course. Those games are absolutely essential when it comes to me thinking about the holidays. I don't listen to holiday music. I don't listen to Christmas music. I listen to the Lunar soundtracks. I can instantly teleport myself back to when I was putting up Christmas lights around the window frames outside. I could remember putting up the lawn ornaments, the lawn lights. So you'd have shapes of like a Santa or like a snowman, and it had the large Christmas bulbs attached to them. I remember that. I just remember these songs as like being played in my mind as I was doing these things as a kid. Rise Star, a game that we're absolutely going to play, a game that I remember 1994. Yep, we got that. So it came out in September 1994. I definitely got it that year for the Sega Genesis. So that was a Christmas game for me. Robo LSD, another Sega CD game with an excellent soundtrack. It was a top-down shooter game. Very Japanese flavored style shooter game. Shining Force CD, we played that earlier. I came back to play it and had a lot of fun. I realized then as a child, I did not pick up the nuances of what an RPG game is and how it directed you to play through its game. But now with the modern sensibilities I have gained throughout my years, I managed to get a lot farther and have a lot more fun playing that game. Also, an excellent soundtrack as well. Brady asks, random question, I'm putting you on the spot. Favorite Sonic song? Moonwalker? No, I never played Moonwalker. Never played Moonwalker. Favorite Sonic song? The Dr. Robotnik Sonic Adventure theme. Yeah, I would have to say no. The Sonic 3. No, I can show you, actually. Playing it right now. Ice Cap Zone is good. I need everybody in the chat to tell me what's your favorite Sonic song of all time. You liked Chemical Plant? Yes, that's also a banger. Fluctuating Miasma. This song right here, also Sonic Boom from Sonic CD, was written by one Spencer Nielsen. Escape from the City, also a banger. I was thinking about that. That was the first song that came to my mind when I was thinking about that. Sunset Riders was released in the US, yes, and I did have that game. An excellent game. Ice Cap, Death Egg, and Chemical Plant. Those are all very good ones. Sonic Mania, I would say the Special Stage song from Sonic Mania is also a top contender. Very underrated. Yep. Ice Cap Zone, Act 1. But this one right here, I could play it a million times on loop over and over again. And when you're hearing this guitar going off, it gives me those ASMR sparkles in the back of my head and the back of my neck. Also the boss music. Sonic 3. All right, that's enough of that. You know what? We're gonna keep playing it. The hell with it. Silipede is it's a full motion game. Like they literally just play the full motion space stuff in the background, and then you do some like Star Fox style shooting, which was like amazing at the time. But like playing it now, if you played it once, you've played the whole thing. Sonic CD, we played that earlier. Sonic Spinball again. The Terminator, another Spencer Nielsen, I think, soundtrack that was done when the Terminator came from Sega Genesis to Sega CD. Not a very good game, but as a kid, I didn't know any better. So again, the soundtracks is what really like locked me into the games. And then of course, Xenogears right here. I don't know why it's in the Sega CD tray, but Xenogears and Prolokar can attest to this. I was playing during the holidays and I kept like building it up to Prolokar. I'm like, bro, you need to play Xenogears. It's great. It has everything. It has Evangelion vibes to it. It has an excellent soundtrack. It was done by the composer of Chrono Cross and Chrono Trigger. And there was naked anime booba in it. So like you couldn't go wrong with this game, but I feel like I pushed it too hard on him, and now we have a saying amongst ourselves where if we hype something too much, then we'll say to each other that we're Xenogearsing it. By the way, I'm taking the kids to see Sonic 3 this weekend. Coffee Not Safe for Work came by and told me that Sonic 3 was really good. So I definitely want to catch Sonic 3, but I have to watch Sonic 2 first. It was on in the background, and I don't really remember anything that happened. Hold on, we'll do 32X first. Chaotix featuring Knuckles. Speaking of Sonic, that game had an excellent soundtrack. However, the gameplay was trash, so would not recommend. Just listen to the soundtrack on YouTube. Sound may be a touch loud, by the way. Thank you. Sonic Boom is weird, but I low-key love it. I don't know. Bro, right there. And you know, Spencer Nielsen made this soundtrack with a very limited schedule. They thought the Sonic CD Japanese soundtrack was too eccentric for American audiences, so they commissioned Spencer Nielsen and 2 other composers to make the soundtrack. And if you've listened to a Spencer Nielsen song and you like really listen to it, Lois, when you hear it in other games, you'll definitely recognize the style. Echo the Dolphin, Batman Returns. Spencer Nielsen music is my Christmas music. Right there. Coffee! No, you're back. Quick! What is your favorite Sonic the Hedgehog song? Did you play Flashback on Genesis? It's one of the best games on the system. Why do I think that we played it, like you played it, and I was hanging out with you? Because I do not remember any of that. However, I do remember like Prince of Persia. Maybe I played Flashback on the Sega CD. Miasma, how does the music sound now? But in the meantime, check it out. Chrono Cross, this is not a holiday game, but I downloaded it just to see if I can do it. Ghost in the Shell, okay? When I first got my PlayStation 1, the very rare time, I can count on one hand how many times I've actually seen my father. My entire one hand, the entire time I've seen my dad. And one of those times, he went and got me a game. We went out to the mall, and I picked a game for Christmas, and that one game was Ghost in the Shell. That was the first year that I had my PlayStation 1. Yikes. Flashback is similar to Out of This World, but Cyberpunk. I do remember playing Flashback, but I think it was Sega CD. It was worth it for a first play, to be honest. Not bad. Okay. Grandia, we played that earlier. That was an excellent game. Very reminiscent of Xenogears. Very reminiscent of early PlayStation 1 RPGs. Great soundtrack and very charming. If there was one word that I could say that this game was, it's charming. We played it earlier this month. And if you want to catch up on it, there's a playlist of all of my holiday retro games. I would love for you guys to check it out. And then, of course, Lunar Silver Star Story Complete. I've been blessed enough to grow up to associate not only the Sega CD Lunar, Silver Star, and Eternal Blue games with the holidays, but the updated PlayStation 1 Lunar, Silver Star Story, and Eternal Blue Complete. And now, a new generation of Lunar HD remix games are coming out this spring. And I'm going to buy those games day one, but I'm not going to play them until next year. That's going to be the plan. It's in the background. All right, perfect. Thank you. Parasite Eve, also, I'm going to say it's kind of a Christmas game to me, only because it has snow in New York. Star Ocean, not exactly a Christmas game, but an RPG that I feel like I could really put in some work. Vagrant Story, I just wanted to download it to play it. And then, of course, Xenogears. So, didn't know that we were going to go down memory lane like that, but I felt it was important for me to let y'all know how much this means to me. And I always appreciate sharing my love for these things with you guys. So thank you for allowing me to kind of gush about this kind of stuff. Well, with all that being said, how about we go ahead and play some Aladdin for the Sega Genesis? Disney, do not sue me. Something sites. Something. Tracking. Classic. Height. Fuck it. We grew up on great games. This is true. Before DLCs and microtransactions. Genie bonus level, Abu bonus level, extra health, health meter, throw apple, save Princess Jasmine, restart points, spend these, one up. In Agrabah, a faraway land of wind and sand, a young street rat named Aladdin must steal to survive. Meanwhile, Jafar, the Sultan's advisor, plots to take over the kingdom by stealing a magic lamp from the perilous Cave of Wonders. Our story begins on a dark night. All right, Pro Locar, thanks for hanging out. We'll be here. I might just clear this game, who knows? Bro, I used to speedrun this shit. You can't fuck with me on this. This is my jam. Ain't nobody fucking with me in this game. I run this shit. I run Agrabah, bitch. I do the hop to the right, and then I do the hop to the left. We already know what the game... Oh. I would sing along in this shit. Prince Ali, fabulous he of Ali Ababa, bitch. I used to do this shit blindfolded, bruh. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, shit. Thanks, Boneless. I'll protect my virginity with that clip. Prince Ali. I mean, I really shouldn't feel bad about singing on camera anymore, because I did do a whole ass song. A whole ass Christmas song. And you know what? Back in the day, ain't nobody was fucking with these animations, bro. I think Phil has a racist moment from playing this game. Oh, brother! You think? I can almost guarantee you. Oh, watch out, there's an Arabian woman. Ah! Come on, everybody, sing along. Fabulous he valley Ababa. Oh, yeah, that was the sweet shit when you would knock their knives back at them. Man's talking about protecting his virginity like I'm not right here. Well, let's put on the genie outfit. I need to see them collarbones and that midriff. Hell yeah, it does. It plays great too. My controller's kind of ass though. So if Pro Locar is still here listening, I asked Santa for the Enbo controllers. It's the one that looks like the Super Nintendo, and it has the two the 2 analog sticks. This one's for you, Robin Williams. 8-bit 2. Yes, that's the one. They're on sale this year too, so I asked Santa really nicely if I could get that. And you know what? Ain't nobody fucking with this time frame, because like Disney animated afternoons was out during this time. So after you get off of school, you'd watch, you know, DuckTales and Gummy Bears, and then later on it became the Disney block of stuff. So it was like, do I get a wish? It's a deal. 5 more gems. Okay. And then they had like animated series of like The Lion King and Aladdin and all that. And it wasn't as good as the movies, but you know, love the Disney Channel original movies. Yeah, but you know what? Those sequels to these movies were kind of whack, except for The Lion King 1.5. That was actually really good. The rollerblade movie Brink is still a favorite. Oh shit! All right, let's go. Big money, no whammies. Stop. Yeah. Big money, no whammies. Stop. Oh, fuck off, Jafar. Eat my entire ass. Johnny Tsunami and Brink. Let's go. Oh, I said Darkwing Duck first, Brady. Abu and Agrabah. Now listen to this bop right here. This music right here gets you in a mood. Makes me ready to fight. I was just jamming out to the music. Having escaped from the guards, Aladdin is approached by an ancient beggar. His name was Darkside Phil.
Give me your mailing address. I want to mail you a spoon so you can eat shit out of my fucking...
There's a cave, boy. A cave of wonders filled with enough treasure to make all of your dreams come true. And your DoorDash. Goof Troop had the best intro music. Goof Troop will always stick together. That was my shit, bro. Come on now. Find the scarab. Oh, wait, come here. Now, who knows the secret part of this level? Yes, sir. You see that Mickey Mouse head right there? There you go. When you made him stick his head, when he goes back, when he sways on the X and Y axis like this, if you make it so that he pops his head into that Mickey hat, it gives you the extra life. That little secret was passed around the playground. I think I learned that in GamePro or EGM. It's cat. Stop. Why would there be a stop sign in Agrabah or wherever the hell we are? Better schoolyard secret than how to beat Shenlong in Street Fighter 2. Ain't that the truth? You must defeat Shenlong to stand a chance, y'all. Look at this. Look at this, boys. Look at this animation. Come on now. My cousin used to love Yoshi's Story, but I never played it myself. So I completely fell off. I did not like Yoshi's Island because it was not like Super Mario World. I was expecting more Super Mario World, and that was my problem. And I still held that same like ridiculous outlook on games when I first played Final Fantasy VII and then played Final Fantasy VIII. And then when I played Final Fantasy VII and then Final Fantasy Tactics, because I wanted more of 7. But then I ended up going back and playing all of the other Final Fantasies, like 6 and 4 and 5 and all that. And that was when I realized that it's better for the games to not be like the previous games. Same way when I was playing Mega Man 2 to Mega Man 3. So nowadays when I catch myself going, oh, this isn't like the last game, it's actually a good thing. Fuck you, bird. It was a Yoshi game, not a Mario game. You see, in my dumbass child mind, I didn't put those things together. Yoshi was a Mario character in a Mario game. I didn't understand the aspects of IPs, intellectual properties, spinning off into their own thing. Same. I just bought Final Fantasy X and X-2 on PS2. Never played them. Nocturnal, you are in for a great time. Those two are absolutely holiday games for me. And in fact, we played Final Fantasy X-2 last year. We hung out with the waifus, Pain, Riku, and Yuna. Boom. Objectively, Final Fantasy 2 is a 10-2 is a better game, but 10 is overall the better game. There's a lot in Final Fantasy X-2 that I can't really sign off on. Now, you could tell that this game was made in 1994 because we have both a men's and a women's owl house right here. Wait a minute, can I go in here? No, I guess not. That's what I get for doing identity politics on the stream. I ignored Final Fantasy growing up and catching up lately. Well, you have a lot to catch up on, but it will definitely be worth it. Always try to catch myself doing any Phil style behavior. True. And like at the same time, I want to let it be known that I do fall into Phil type behavior. But then I take that extra second and I catch myself and I'm like, no, wait, this is what Phil would say, or this is what Phil would do. So have you gone back and played Yoshi's Island? I have not. Maybe that's something I need to look into. That's right. Give me that loot, bish. Bish. Well done, Street Rat. The second half of the Scarab is in Agrabah, in the possession of a clever thief. Yoshi Island is one of my favorites. Oh, well, now that we have such a resounding sentiment for the game, I'd be remiss if I didn't. Find the flutes. Oh my. Don't sue me, Disney. Da-da-da. One step, something. Oh my god. It's the meme. Guys, I'm starting to forget the lyrics in Aladdin music. So Aladdin, the movie on VHS, I remember playing over and over and over again. Think he's rather Daisy. Wow, that Prolo car is giving you directions between levels. I realize that sometimes I'm like too negative, miasma, and then I'm like thinking to myself, wait a minute, I'm starting to sound like DSP. Oh my god, Dom DeMarco!
Son, where'd you find this?
Street Rat, I don't buy that. What's up, Tom? I'd rather take the OG Aladdin over that crap remake. Oh shit. Ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens and everybody in between, I need everybody to welcome Dom DeMarco to the stream. My star pupil at the production class. I can depend on him to get the shit done. This is my right-hand man, the right hand of the king. How are you, my friend? I hope you're happy, healthy, and hydrated. Hope your holiday is as sweet as you are. And yes, I meant it as a slur. Watch this. I'm gonna get him. I did that with this weird movie called Simon Says with Dennis Rodman. For all of my ECW style enjoyers from the 90s. Anybody remember Simon Diamond? Who came out to Simon Says by Drain STH? Awesome song. Doing well. Just went out to see Sonic 3. Let's go. Oh. Friend of the channel, Pro Locard, just said that he's taking the family to go see it. And I think at this point, I'm going to have to go see it. Maybe tomorrow? I don't buy that. Come on, I need everybody to sing along. Oh, fuck you, man. At least it's not like The Lion King hard. The Lion King for Sega Genesis was notoriously difficult. Simon has a problem. Nope, DJ Hyde now has a problem. Walking around here in a full judge ensemble. I heard that somebody takes quite an umbrage to that style of impersonation. I think Dennis Rodman was a spy in that movie. I was a weird kid. No, that just means your eyes were open to the reality of what you were seeing. That's right. Get out of here. Fuck out of my lobby. Oh, wait, hold on. I think I remember this. Ah. I'm going to just skip that extra life because my health is kind of down. Wow. You hit him with the Owen Wilson laugh. Wow. I also, when I would play this game as a kid, I would try to do it without throwing one apple. Oh! Oh no!
And his name is John Cena.
Jesus.
He's gonna get in the ring and put boots.
Marionette caught me lacking again. I was too lost in the sauce. It's okay. So, let me tell everybody about the story of Captain Alex and heart rates for a second as I pick up this heart. So, there's this fan of Darkside Phil, affectionately named Captain Alex. And as one is, who is a unironic fan of DSP, they're a little... he's a lot. He's very unique, let me just say that. All right? He's a unique guy. And usually these unironic fans of DSP, they kind of fall into the same patterns. And one of those patterns, unfortunately, is Dreams of Grandeur. Who's this guy? Is this an allegory? Ha! Get fucked. And so myself and kind of Sav, we started kind of buddy trolling this guy because he has some very spicy opinions on Jews and on homosexuals, right? And we're not mean to the guy. We just ask him, kind of press him for some questions like, so what is it about Jews you don't like? Or what is it about homosexuality you don't like? Yes, Nocturnal's got it right. Yes, that's how we found him. Captain Alex is a DSP fan, unironically. Yeah, Nocturnal has it right. He is legitly in a wheelchair, so let's just we'll leave it at that to be diplomatic. And when he does his videos and his live streams, he talks and he holds a webcam as a microphone. I mean, and it works, so I can't even be mad at it. And his sound is actually, it's not bad. He has a ASMR style quality to it. So I'm not trying to be an asshole to this guy, but let me finish my story. I try to give him dubs where I can. Try to buddy troll him, me and Kinda Sav. He also has a very low opinion of women. I think that's like real incel energy. And then he makes AI songs about how great Captain Alex is and how he's straight and how he's gonna like defeat the instead of detractors, he calls his trolls defectors, which is weird because a defector needs to be somebody that's a fan of you first and then they change their mind. Oh, here I am knocking back this shit like an idiot. Ah! So we were kind of introduced to Alex because obviously the algorithm favors more people in the dark side Phil vortex. And so this guy has like some really wild live streams and some really wild thumbnails about him purging Jews and saying the LGBTQ will burn in hell. Real vile shit, right? So we're trying to buddy troll him, you know, because he likes to role play, which is another super red flag to me in his discords and in his VR chat. And that was about the most surface level take that I could have on this guy. All of this is very fresh and new, okay? So even a couple of times when Captain Alex would live stream, myself and Kinda Sav would kind of jump in the chat and, you know, help with engagement, but play along and say stuff like, oh, I just swapped the deck, sir. And even when, and like without like fail, he would say some wild shit about how like women deserve to not make as much money as men and all of this shit. Yeah, based. What's up, motivation? Truly based takes, right? Yeah. Give me that apple. Give me that apple. Oh, that's cool. But like whenever we would press him about the anti-Semitism and the homophobia, he would start saying stuff like, I'm starting to feel my heart rate go up. Oh, my heart rate is going up. You know, when accountability is like being presented to him. What's up? What's up, Jasmine? What's up, Jasmine? We got midriff right here. Got some midriff. So whenever he started like feeling the pressure, because there were other people in the chat too, or there were some buddy trolls saying like, I just swabbed the deck, captain, my captain, and all of this shit. Oh, look at this. That's another Mickey Mouse hat. Who knows the lyrics to this song? I don't anymore. Back in the day when I saw these swinging balls, I was like, graphics can get no better. Here we go with the Mega Man style blocks. Ugh. Anyways, we'll get to Alex in a second. So me and my sister, when we played this as kids, whenever we fell off the bricks that moved in this game, we'd say we'd have the Rita touch. And essentially the Rita touch was just us not being able to, oh my God, not my guy. Look at that. Right next to the score. They put my boy up on the wall. He's looking real sad too. Arabia Nights. Oh, I'm sorry. But yeah, whenever we would fall off the bricks because we messed up the timing, we called it the Rita touch. And that was because of Rita Repulsa in the Power Rangers. And I know she'd appreciate the reference. So yeah, Captain Alex on his streams would, you know, feign distress when we would start pressing him about, you know, his overt homophobia and anti-Semitism. And he would say stuff like, my heart rate is up, I need to calm down. The only thing that would calm me down is hearts in the chat, which is actually kind of ingenious, because then everybody in the chat hit him with the engagement and started dropping heart emojis in the chat. So we were buddy trolling him. We would drop a whole bunch of hearts in there and say, guys, we need to dial it back. We need to stop asking Alex why he hates gays so much, you know. And then he'd kind of play along. He'd be like, yeah, that's right, you know. No gay kissing on my ship is what he would say. That's like his headline. So very recently, I subscribed to his channel and everything. And if you follow me on Twitter, you would have seen that I offered to interview him because I found him fascinating in a buddy troll type of way. I wasn't going to be like overtly mean to him or anything, but I thought it would be interesting to have him on the show and like kind of discuss why he's such a irredeemable piece of shit, right? So lo and behold, I get a message from somebody over on YouTube while I'm streaming just last night. This is all very new and fresh information, by the way. And and the guy goes, so hey, I've seen you in the Captain Alex chats. I'm like, yeah, you know, it's just all a ruse. We're just razzing, right? And he goes, well, I'm gonna link you a video and I want you to like see like who this guy really is. So as if the anti-Semitism and the homophobia wasn't enough, this guy, of course, since he's a VR chat style individual, was caught being a Discord style enjoyer in his Discord. And this is the same Discord name that I know that he has. I know this is the same Discord chat. So anyway, there's some screen caps of him acting a fool and being a creep and being a Darish style individual. So I was like, all right, in real time, I unfollowed him, I deleted the tweet, and I was like, I'm just gonna now clown on this guy. There's no more buddy trolling. I'm just gonna be on him. And it was funny because like we would have conversations on the back end going, yeah, we got to make sure that we don't like actually contribute to this guy's health because he already looks like he's not doing too well. So like we're not terrible, you know, we're not trying to be like terrible to this person, but like it's like shooting fish in a barrel essentially. There's like really no fun in it, but like it was just kind of interesting to see how this guy would react to us kind of pressing him about why he was being such a outspoken person when it came to that type of opinion. So then it turns out that he's like a Dare style individual. So I was like, yeah, no, the buddy trolling is ending. We're upgrading to the direct trolling. Yeah. You hit him with the Drake. But all of that happened yesterday. I got a buddy of the channel who came by and was like, here, check out this channel, check out this video in particular. And then I went back because like me and Sav were watching a bunch of Captain Alex's old videos because they were ripe with him just literally saying, guys, when you press me about my opinions on these types of people, I don't appreciate it, I don't like it. But he was saying it with like this like gross arrogance. Like, how dare you guys press me for having these miserable opinions, right? And then I remember that he had a couple of videos where he was like, so what if I was just role playing, you know? So what if I was just a role player, you know? As if that was the shield that was going to protect him from these Darish style accusations. Well, not accusations. We've seen the receipts. And so, long story short, I went back and revisited some of these videos. And then I came to the sudden realization, oh my God, the shit was here the entire time. The implication was here the entire time. So shout out to the person that came through and smartened me up on all of this. And for those who see future streams where I'm clowning on this guy, trust me, this piece of shit deserves it. Yes. DeMonte, where are you? I'm sorry, I saw Deus Marionette's name and I thought I saw DeMonte. So I'm dented. I'm dented. Give me the scarab, street rat, and I will show you the way to the Cave of Wonders. Cave of Wonders. Ah. By the many arms of Gishnu, I swear that is a lie. Oof, maybe I deserve that. I shouldn't be quoting The Simpsons. His take on World War I coming back is funny, and yeah, it's hard to laugh when you've seen all the actual degeneracy. Yeah, but you know what? I needed that context. And like, I was buddy trolling him, so I was like gassing him up, and then I was like, oh, that's not a good look. This fish be spitting facts. Oh, motivation, by the way, I saw your video this morning and I was dying, bro. Dying. 10 out of 10. You got Sly saying like, we got Lolly, we got Shota, and I'm like, hey, yo. Well played. Because that is Sly's style. He does like to just be like, be saying these things just to say them out loud, as if he's that person. It's not him saying it, obviously. I was dying, bro. Maybe see all these apples. Oh, I got hit him with the Gluck Gluck 9000. The wild swing, up in attack, baby. Bitch. Bitch. Oh my, hell no. I just gotta get out of here. Sly finally watched it yesterday on stream. On stream. Yeah, I went head to head with Sly last night. It did not go well. But I mean, the primetime streaming days are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So on the member only, nice. That's where your content belongs, behind a paywall, for real, for real. It's that good. We get that Abu shit. Ow. Ah. Also because I'd probably get him demonetized. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, that shit was wild. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. Oh, I sure am. Bro, like, these games are just difficult to be difficult. They have no other reason to be hard other than just fuck you. Yo!
They ask you how you're fine. You're not really fine. You just can't get into it because
But shout out to King Sly. We're huge fans.
Here we go again.
Hold on, where is it? Hit statues? That's right. I did link up with Sly once. He during a stream was asking like, can I get my face put on this photograph of some guy. I didn't know who it was, but I sent it to him on the DM. And he was like, "Ah, thank you, thank you." He had it on his Twitter for a little while. And whenever I do stop by, he does say what's up. So that's really cool. My man has a sword dick. I always thought this way. Was it really this easy the whole time? Yes, sir. Look at my man, poised as hell. The drip is out of control. What the fuck? We did it! We did it. Holy shit. Jay had 1,000,000 HP. It's alright though. My sword hit for 1,000,001. We got the lamp, y'all. Ugh. Very nice. And go. Fuck off. Hit him with the Joker laugh. Thank you. Abu in the cave.
And his name is John C.
Why would you wait until the important part to do that? How was I supposed to know that? Nice try, bitch. Infidels. Look at Abu. Feeling like a crackhead. You've touched the forbidden treasure. Now you will never again see the light of day. Promise? The escape. Oh. Oh yes, this right here. This level right here, my favorite level. Look at these colors, bro. Come on. Ah, fuck off. I got greedy. Almost. Wish to continue. Got that? They need to come with like a trap version of this song, like a really like a big old bop.
And his name is John C.
Son of a bitch.
The ring and put boots down.
It's all right, Brady. Everybody gets 3. Better make that last one count if that's your second one. All right, not getting greedy. Oh, fuck off. A big old pimp. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, yes, the Genesis version. Welcome to the shit show. How are you, my friend? I hope you're happy, healthy, and hydrated.
Fuck you. I know exactly what I'm talking about.
All right, let's keep going. Let's move forward positively. Hope you're having a good holiday, my friend. I've been playing a bunch of holiday games. Good to see you. I managed to catch one of your 12-hour streams. I think you were playing Donkey Kong Country 2. I don't know how you do it, man. After 2 or 3 hours, I'm wiped. Some guy told me that streaming is really hard work. Find it funny that you're playing the Genesis version while I played the SNES version earlier. Good times. Hey, look at that. We're on both sides of the spectrum, but if we're being honest, Sega Genesis version is the superior version. Just saying. And I'm only just saying that because I have the nostalgic attachment to it. This is definitely a holiday game for me. Fuck off. Fuck off.
What are you doing, Step Bro?
But you know what? I've never played the SNES version. The SNES was always for the richies, the rich people, when I was growing up. So who knows? Maybe I should play the Super Nintendo version. But at the end of this stream, we're definitely going to put up a poll and see what we're going to play next. I'm definitely throwing Rise Star into the mix, maybe The Adventures of Batman and Robin. And then Xenogears, of course. I will be playing that game before the end of the year. Now, I have to admit, Super Nintendo always had the better sounds and the better music. And it had that sweet reverb when you're in underground levels. But I have a soft spot in my heart for the Sega Genesis. It plays so much differently. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, fuck off. Here we go again.
Piss me the fuck off.
All right, that's it. We're doing the speed run, boys. All right, let's try this again. I'm not getting greedy. Oh, bro. Brady, I asked Santa for Stellar Blade for Christmas, and I hope I get it. I hope I get it, because I'll be playing it with one hand, if you know what I mean. Accessibility mode on. I'll be playing that Stellar Giat. That's going to be the Christmas game. I'm going to dress up. Oh, fuck off, bitch! I only ever had Sonic 2 on the Mega Drive. Hey, that was still a good game. An excellent game, actually. But yeah, I asked Santa for Stellar Giat. And I'm definitely getting the Nier Automata add-on or whatever it was. Yeah, I'm in speedrun mode now, bitch. You didn't think we had this, but we have it. And it's happening. Collecting apples. We're collecting balloons, bish. I don't know why apples are in a cave, but fuck it, we ball. We're out running giant boulders in this bitch. Purple tunnels. Orange and red rocks. Bro! I was really feeling myself. Just sounds like a big coat, bro. But yeah, I grew up on the Sega. All of my cherished memories are on the Sega Genesis and Sega CD, Sega 32X. This running animation. Did the Super Nintendo have that? I don't think so. All right, I need to be aware of the knockback mechanics in this shit. Okay. Ah. Get fucked, lava, yeah! Get all the way fucked, bitch! What the fuck I'm talking about? And an extra life. Get fucked, all of you. That was intense. We did it. I was an N64 kid, but my best friends had a PlayStation and a Genesis. Let's go.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Fuck off, Mark Hamill, Joker. Rug Ride. Oh my god, I remember this. If you think we had salt before, this is the fucking salt right here. Up. Yeah. Let's see if my modern day sensibilities will. Wow. Down. All right, guys, I'm locked in. Sorry.
And his name is John C.
Fuck off, Ring!
The ring and put boots.
Fuck off! Well, I hope you enjoyed it, Brady. So everybody gets 3. That Aerosmith shooter. That's right, Revolution X. And here's another. Let me just show you a little bit more of my holiday autism here. I remember listening to my cassette tape of Aerosmith and other assorted songs. Jamie's Got a Gun is for some reason a Christmas song to me because I remember shoveling the snow, listening to that on cassette tape. Let me just date myself real quick. What? Oh my god. Definitely did. That's a carpet, not a rug. Ooh. Yeah. Down. Cause baby, are you down, 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 down? Okay. The first question mark is up. Let's remember this. Because I'm gonna forget. I am high. I still am feeling the effects of the seltzer, not seltzer, the soda, the cannabis soda that I had this morning. Oh my god, I'm getting dizzy. Look how fast this is, bro. How do they expect people to do this? Down. Question mark is down. Bro, I'm fucked up with this. I can't blink. I'm not allowed to blink. Fuck off! That was in the middle, right? It was up, down, and then middle. I had an 8-track cassette player combo for a while as a kid. Let's go! Oh, I passed it. Okay. In the last instant before freedom, the mouth of the Cave of Wonders collapses. So no head, trapping Aladdin and Abu inside. When Aladdin inspects his prize, he is suddenly swept into the strange world within the lamp. That last question mark was up? Okay. For somehow, some way, we managed to clear it. I'm not going to complain. Look at that. We got Sega Genesis in the background, some TVs. This is the type of shit that I fucks with. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I definitely hear that. And you know I'm a big fan of the Casino Night Zone here on this channel. Guys, I'm starting to forget the lyrics to the Aladdin songs. Ah, fuck off! Oh. Yeah, this is so Sonic. This is so Sonic pilled. Bro, I'm the fucking man at this. Don't ever forget who did this to you, you bitch. Ba-na-na-na-na-bum. That was intense. Ah! Never had a friend like me. That's the song. God damn it. Never had a friend like me. Ba-da-ba. Yep, never had a friend like me. I'm not even fucking around. Ah, fuck off! Look at how that camera whips around. That's very cool. I'm waiting for this to come back. There it is. There we go. That's right. Get fucked. Get fucked, genie. Oh my god. This is intense. Hey, yo. And I'm closing my eyes for this one. 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 Can we go all the way? I mean, we got one more to go. Oh, get fucked. Bitch ass. Free from the magic lamp, the genie helps Aladdin escape the Cave of Wonders. Sultan's Palace. Wow. So we're going right to left this time. What was the name of that bird? Jafar's bird. with Gilbert Godfrey's voice. If Pro Loco were still here, if he was streaming this on his channel, he'd be having Gilbert Godfrey voice on. Lago? Lugo? Gotta go Lugo? Lugo Boy Summer? Oh, fuck off, fish. Bitch. Ego. I, not L. Igo? Igo? Iago. Thank you. Oh my god. You need to be really, really patient with me. Iago. When I get dropped on my head or I get hit in the head, these are the things that I forget. How to pronounce Iago's name. We just swing wildly. Hell yeah. I always called him Diego, but I guess it's Iago. Yeah. Well, yo. I don't know how to feel about that. Diego, my tag team partner. One of my tag team partners. I'm a slut. I'm a tag team wrestling slut. I've had many... What the fuck? What the fuck? Let me just stab you. 4 or 5 people every day. Let me see a doctor for that shit, but ain't no fucking way. How do I make Funny Man's pants go down? I'm just gonna start swinging my arms, and if you happen to get into the area of effect, I will not be held responsible. Me. Me! You! Dare I go? No. I need not be led to temptation. A lot of Iagos out here. Free my boy Abu. My boy's free. Chicka-chicking, chicka-chicking. Ha! Dumb bird. What's that? You want to pull someone's pants down? Consent is king. There's Iago, bitch. Look at him. Wrong button, idiot. Oh, this is the sweet spot. Got him! Jessica, welcome! Hello! Always good to see you, my friend. I hope you are happy, healthy, and hydrated. Yeah. Fuck off, Jafar. No, really. Distracted by Iago, Aladdin discovers to find the lamp is missing. I hope your Sunday's been treating you well. I am high as hell off some cannabis soda. And I think we're just about clearing this game. We're getting to the final few levels. See if we can push through before dinner. Easy. Glad to hear that you are well, my friend. I hope you are having a wonderful birthday as well. I need everybody in the chat to hear me. That can hear me and wish good friend of the channel, Jess Cup, a very happy birthday. MVP of this and every stream always comes out. And they say somebody's time is one of their most valuable assets, and Jess always makes it a point to spend their time with us. Uh-oh. Fuck off!
What are you doing, Steph?
Thank y'all. Thank y'all. How did I kill it? Oh, I figured you out. Silly goose. Ooh, baby. I fucked them all up. Ah, spikes. The quintessential stage hazard during the 16-bit era. Yep. Hit him with the apple to stun and finish him off. What? Getting blasted. Pause. Why? Why is it still hitting me? I'm swinging like a mad lad. It's Jafar. Oh shit, this is the last level.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine. They're not really fine. You just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Ooh, it's a giant snack. Kingdom Hearts Jafar is better. I have a bias. Very true, Brady. Very true. Very true. All right. Okay, so I shouldn't go up there. There it is, boys. We figured it out. The meta. Fuck. Gleefa, what up? Hello, hello, hello. Good to see you. How are you? I hope you're happy, healthy, and hydrated. We're playing Aladdin on the Super Sega Genesis. And closing in on 2 hours, we just might beat the game. Crazy to think. I think we figured out the meta. I have no apples. I have no apples. I have no apples at all. My God, I'm locked in right now. It's happening. Come on, bitch. No! Fuck off! God damn it. Aladdin, hell yeah. Didn't even know that was a game. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, this is one of the games that I played growing up during the holidays, so this past month we've been playing a whole bunch of games that reminds me of the holidays across Sega Genesis, Sega 32X, Sega CD, PlayStation 1, and even PlayStation. So there's a full list of games that I've been playing. Very recently, last year, Sea of Stars was that holiday game, which was a PlayStation Network game of all things, so very cool. And you were Aladdin for 1 year? That's awesome. God, this shit hurts my thumb so much. Fuck off! And the music is excellent, yes. Get my groove back from 2017, y'all. We've been playing a lot of holiday retro games, and I love it. I love being able to share. Let's go! I'm a professional wrestler. I've been a professional wrestler for 20 years now. H-Bomb, what up, pimp? Check it out. We just beat the game. We got to kiss the girl. Hell yeah. I remember watching Aladdin series. It's a shame they haven't put it on Disney Plus. Yeah. The animated shows after the movies and the sequels were never as good as the originals, in my opinion. Damn, I didn't know we'd clear the whole damn thing. A whole new world. Dazzling place that I never knew. Big ups, H-Bomb. You're doing good work. I'm seeing some of your videos. I like what you're doing over there. And if anybody else is a DSP style enjoyer, please do check out H-Bomb over on YouTube. Putting in that work. What about Jafar Genie? Fuck him. He's dead. He's dead to me, bro. And Virgil the cat. Oh. A whole new world. Don't you dare close your eyes! Yep, got it done in 2 hours. That's what happens when you've played this game for at least 30 years. This game came out in 1994. I got this game when it came out for Christmas. Cleanup artists. Head of effects. Ooh. Such a magical place for you and for me. Aww. '94 came out 2 years after the movie. Yeah, just thought so. Hey, I appreciate that. Anytime that you spend here with us is greatly appreciated. Do you mind if I shout you out? Everybody know what you get into on the internet? Well, I'm doing it anyway, so enjoy. Playing Fortnite, let's go. They just announced Cyberpunk 20 or 20 what was it called? They announced Cyberpunk for Facebook for Fortnite. King Jad, oh my goodness. Public relations 30 years ago would have been an interesting job to have held, a time before social media and the internet use in general. True. All right, get out of here. All right, y'all, hope to see you on the other side of this. And we are getting ever so closer to that 1,000 sub goal. All thanks to people like King Jad, who's hanging out with us over on YouTube. And yes, Cyberpunk 2077 is what I was talking about, Brady. I apologize. I am a little high. I'm a lot high. Anytime. I love showing the homies and the ladies some love, especially the ladies.
Piss me the fuck off.
And I appreciate that. Always do. Yep. Virgin did make a couple of games. They even made the notoriously difficult Lion King game, which I've never cleared and I never plan on clearing because that game pissed me the fuck off.
Piss me the fuck off.
And you'll never see me try that shit again. By the way, the Mustafa movie is supposedly coming out, which I'm gonna have to watch because myself and the in real life female style waifu, our first date was actually at the drive-in where we saw the Lion King CGI movie. I'm not gonna say real life movie because it ain't real life. It's CGI. It ain't real life. It's CGI. I rented that shit before once from Global Video and I got scared for life. Oh my God, scarred for life. I see what you did there. I said, don't cheer that. Don't cheer that. Don't cheer that. But you know what King Jad also did? King Jad made a bingo today. Good God. Good God. I'm like the reverse Sonic 2 medallion. I blessed the bingo card. Actually, y'all did because you got me over the goal. We're now closing in on 900 subs and we're creeping ever closer to the 1,000 sub goal where we can become partner status. I see what you all cheer for. We do it every year, Miasma. Usually around July or August, we go to the drive-in. Every year. It's like it was our first date, so we make an annual pilgrimage out of it. Let's go! Gleefa, thank you so much for adding to the subscription count. We're one step closer to making it to the goal. Can't stand these damn live action remakes. I like them. They're not bad. I saw Beauty and the Beast, but I was very fucked up when I watched it, so I enjoyed it. Yeah, they were all fine. I get it. You have to update them for modern audiences. In there like swimwear. I love it. Thank you. So who thought that within a nice tight little 2-hour stream we managed to not only talk about all the games that we grew up on during the holidays, but actually play through the entirety of one and clear it. I'm really happy with myself there, but do not fret. That is not all, ladies and gentlemen, because since the in real life female style waifu is recovering from her neck surgery, that means she'll be pulled up, sleeping, and taking care of things. And oh my God, here we go. If BM2KX gets 900 subs before bingo begins on the 23rd of December, we get 2 free spaces. He's not far off it. King Jad, you are an absolute legend. Thank you. I just saw the tweet. I just saw it. Wow. Wake her up to cookie dinner. Well, here's the thing. I've yelled at her because she not only made me second dinner this morning, but she's actually in the process of making dinner right now. I think she's getting a little stir crazy. The thing of it is, she's moving around like Batman, the 80s Batman, Michael Keaton Batman, where you can't turn your head. I think she's getting a little stir crazy because I'm forcing her to relax and watch holiday movies and to watch the Harry Potter movies. And she listens sometimes, but she's a very motivated and driven woman, and so she wants to go out and do things. But I keep trying to tell her, like, if you push yourself too hard, your recovery is going to be longer, and then you won't be able to be at 100% faster. But all the same, give her a pill. The problem is that they leave out some of the important parts in the movies. Brady, here's the thing, and this was something that I had to grapple with, and something that I had to, let me turn this down. This was too loud last time, right? My problem is that I look back at things that I enjoyed as a child, and then I see the modern day readaptation or the remake of it, and I hate the new versions of it until that new version becomes the new normal. And then that is the standard of which I base all of the other updates and remixes and remakes of. Does that make sense? I feel like I'm going crazy. Fun fact, these subtitles on here refer to me as King Chad. I accept this alternative title. You are now and forever knighted as King Chad. I also have a speech impediment, so that probably has something to do with it. But guys, with all that being said, I think it's about time to call it a stream. It is creeping up at around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the good old U.S. of Canada. That's right. I'm a Canada boy. I've been adopted. I rock the Canadian style attire. And it's about time for me to go over and feed the cats, clean the cat boxes, and have a delicious home-cooked meal. But that's not all. I was trying to tell a story. I was trying to paint a picture, because if you thought we were done for today, you are sorely mistaken, because when we come back later tonight, that is right, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, oh ho, we're going to be doing it all over again, but I need your input. I'm going to make a poll over on YouTube. It's going to have 3 games. And I'm going to put the power in your hands, and we're going to see what you guys want to see next. This is actually one of my favorite parts of the stream, because I, give you a reason to engage with the content. So, we got 3 games: Xenogears, Rise Star, and The Adventures of Batman and Robin. 2 Sega games, 1 PlayStation 1 game. Speak now or forever hold your peace. If you're over on Twitch, I just dropped the YouTube link there. Go ahead and jump in the chat. And in a moment or so, we will close the poll. And then after I'm done dinner, after I'm done taking a shower, feeding the cats, cleaning the cat boxes, I will return to play this game. Whatever game that gets played. And I will look after the lovely lady. Oh, I will. I'll keep my eyes on her. You're vertically stunted as well as verbally stunted. Crikey. Enjoy din-dins. No, you. RPG overload, dude. True. And I just got the message, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. He's comfy. The lovely in real life female style waifu just sent me a very adorable photograph of our cat. Fluff. Hogging the heating pad that's meant for her and her repaired neck. All right, we're gonna go 30 more seconds. That's right, we love the pussy over here. We both love the pussy, actually. 15 seconds left to go. So far, Xenogears for PlayStation 1 is winning with 75% for votes. 10 seconds to go, and we will end the poll. Uh-oh, The Adventures of Batman and Robin closing in with 40%. And the poll is over, ladies and gentlemen. Xenogears has won. We will be playing Xenogears. I'm glad that we picked that one. For PlayStation 1, we played it last year. It was amazing. We got pretty far into it. And the Xenogears soundtrack is actually something that I listen to while I am decorating the house. That is another one of my autistic style quirks. I don't listen to Christmas music during the holidays. I listen to video game music. And Xenogears soundtrack always is played while I put up the Christmas tree and the lights. So I cannot wait to share Xenogears with you guys. If you haven't seen it before, it's excellent. If you like Neon Genesis Evangelion, it takes a lot from it. And it is also composed by the same artist that did Xenogears and Chrono Cross and Chrono Trigger. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, with all that being said, guys, thank you all so much for hanging out with me here today. Stay tuned later tonight. We'll be playing some Xenogears. And until next time, I hope you're all happy, healthy, and hydrated. Until next time, peace.